Tonight on Police Teen 7, Glenn's rage soon turns to tears.
Just tell me your name so I can talk to you.
Wedding as Alpha's best man. Ironically, Alpha is the brother, so he's both the brother and the groom, which is an interesting concept.
Actually, he's my best man.
I thought he was acting weird last week when I talked to him on the phone. And I said, "You're gonna be my honey's wedding," and he's like, "Yeah, I already know that." And he talked to me about it. I'm like,
The acting gets god awful as we're forced to listen to them act out both of their court scenarios. Also, the video proves that they're not actually in Florida because sheets are not located there. So they've always been in Pennsylvania. I really don't know why they had this tendency to lie about their location.
Well, man, while you're doing your court hearing, I go to mine.
"Oh, so you won't be in the room and watch me pull his head off?"
Nope.
Who's that?
I have to go deal with custody now.
Have fun. I guess we'll meet.
Tomorrow's the final warning.
Nice. Let's hope you win this one. Sweetie, what's the matter? Sweetie, what's the matter?
How's my lawyer?
What do you say?
You have to get free.
What do you mean? What is it?
I don't know. He just asked me if I was at Sheets.
Oh, a friend's phone. Apparently he's in jail right now, and he messaged me from a friend's phone. He said he and I need to have a talk. I have to go down to the jail next week.
In a plot twist of a lifetime, Alpha gets off of a phone call and tells Beta that her ex game-ended himself so she won't have to go to the court hearing to discuss his potential parole. Yes, really. They're going to these extents to fabricate a made-up story.
Yeah. Wait, what? Okay. I'll let her know. You don't have to go to your custody battle tomorrow.
You mean my battle with my ex?
Yeah.
Why not?
He was found dead in his cell.
Role-playing as Curly from Of Mice and Men, Alpha shows off his new bling-bling on his hand while wearing a glove.
It's missing mine now.
Yep. Reason why it's on my...
On a glove hand, because we ordered the wrong size.
Well, actually, I think it's better than this.
This episode is notable because we get to play house with them. They legitimately pretend to have children and continuously forget their names, ages, and gender. Almost like these children don't actually exist.
Yeah, the kids should be home. So. Yeah, we actually have 2 kids. We have told you guys we actually have 2 kids together.
A boy
And a little girl. And then we have another little girl on the way.
I thought it was a boy.
Oh, that's right, it's a boy. Mercy brain.
They even do this cringe thing where a fictional child is out of frame and they talk to them as a parent would.
Hold me.
No.
What are you doing, Junior?
Go do your homework.
Homework.
Now. Be around.
Daniel, play homework before game, boy.
Where's my mother again? This time with my mother.
Your homework done? Then go get it. We'll look at it.
How are you gonna look at it? How are you gonna look at it? You see your hands. Well, can you log on to the internet box to see if it's working?
Well, surely no one would believe this. Beta has that covered by saying the kid is playing games with headphones on. That's why we can't hear them. Disregard the fact that we would be able to hear the conversation that they would be having off camera and or said child walking around and hearing the footsteps or just any other creaks and groans that would come from a typical person.
Does he play video games in the room?
We're there.
No, he played video games on the TV there.
Well, did he? Good thing his headphones in there so we could hear it. So.
Yeah.
Their cat is introduced, and for some reason they try and play it off as it being their roommates, but there is no other roommate. There's obviously not even any other children there, so it's their cat.
It's cat.
They were here. Here, no, just sit around the cat. Guys, this is our roommate's cat.
And then we get stuck with some more cringe baby goo goo gaga roleplay shit.
His son's rolling around. He's eating this. Tickling my belly.
Oh.
Sorry, Squeaky. Mommy didn't even yell at you. Mommy's yelling at the ground part of my belly. Look at my one friend's son. 3 months old. Yeah, he's 3 months old today.
She's so old.
Aw.
The only real part of this video is probably them being unable to pay for their internet, because how could you when you spend your lives pretending that you're wolves and have mythical children?
Seriously?
What? Failed?
Go on the internet.
Failed.
I have internet. What the hell?
There's a hodgepodge of old videos that could be looked at, but I'll just focus on 3 of them. The first is in some remote country field where Beta literally sounds identical to Crystal Station, cackling and muddying up her voice, speaking to Leslie. You know, Leslie, listen to me, Leslie, come on, Leslie, don't hit me with that shovel, Leslie.
There's a bug over there buzzing on his head. No. We can do with that.
Another is some totally non-homoerotic wrestling between Alpha and what appears to be Delta. This isn't confirmed, but this might be the first time we ever see Beta's future husband. It also appears that this might have taken place inside of some college dorm, just based off the pure speculation of furniture and layout of the room. Lastly, we get this epic wedding ceremony between Alpha and presumably Beta in a game called Life After.
All right. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy King Cobra here, hanging out with my buddy Alex Campbell.
I don't give a fuck. My name isn't Warlord or nothing. I got brothers everywhere. Because we're warriors.
Oh, cool. What the fuck is this nasty shit? What the fuck's... Oh, dude, that's disgusting. Send me a picture of my fucking friend's dick on it. You fucking disgusting.
Alexander Warlord Campbell, the provocateur of all homeboys, an ego that is septic with overconfidence, oozing like a colonial cyst straight through the U-tubes and into your brain. Your rectum clenches, your mind ceases, and a dark void of jealousy creeps up on you. Maybe you could have handled that little rectum clench more fluidly if you had the muscle control of Alex Campbell. Homeboy Alex has the sexual prowess that Cobra dreams of. Well, without the elements of homosexuality, but that is debatable. The irritability of Warlord stems from a savant dumbness of telling retarded lies. The last of the warriors of all the dish pits in the whole of Casper, Wyoming. Alex Warlord Campbell is one of King Cobra JFS's homies. Warlord appeared in many of Josh's YouTube videos and Facebook live streams from March 2017 until early 2018. So, who is Alex Warlord Campbell? Parts of Warlord's past are unknown. For the sake of this video, we will only discuss what we know about his past that is somewhat accurate. Alex Warlord Campbell was born June 19, 1993 in Casper, Wyoming. Not much is known about his upbringing or his family, so let's skip ahead. In 2017, Warlord was married to a Casper local named Winona. Warlord and Winona were not married for very long and were officially divorced in January 2018, after applying for a divorce in November 2017. During the finalization of their divorce, Warlord began seeing homeboy Michael Baldwin's cousin, Valerie. In Casper, most people are related in some way, doing what Casper locals are best known for. Warlord impregnated his new girlfriend just mere months after dating. Valerie's hardcore conservative and religious mother forced the couple to have a shotgun wedding around a Christmas tree. What you will now witness is exclusive footage of Warlord's marriage ceremony.
Alex. Sorry.
Valerie and Alex have asked to share the special moment this week. Valerie, Renee, and Green, you take Alexander to your lawfully wedded husband, Alexander Wayne Campbell. Do you take Valerie to your lawfully wedded wife? Does anyone in attendance have any reason that these two should not be joined together before matrimony?
No, and if they do, they can come pick one of me.
Out of power, I can announce you.
Warlord's first documented appearance into the Cobraverse happened on March 27, 2017, where Warlord and Josh shared a pizza.
What's good, YouTube? On the way back to my apartment, friends, my buddy Alex Campbell. So he may go hang out for a bit. I'm not sure why not. Yeah, my buddy Alex Campbell over here has got a bit of a cold. He's been trying to fight. Yeah. Feel kind of bad for him. I hardly ever get sick. My immune system is quite healthy. When I do get sick, it's just not fun. So I've been there, done that, you know. My immune system is so healthy that it's almost unhuman sometimes. All right, so we got Little Caesars. This is a winner in my book. I got you one of these. Hell yeah. So what do you think of this beat, bro? I'll ask you if you want to got a couple of the female waitresses checking me out, though. So I don't know if you had that cold.
Fuck with me, go ahead. Trees, that's 12 years old.
Is this really what you want? Probably not, but you know what? Fuck you. This is what I want to read. It's Sonny Chew. We're going to be delving into episode 2 today. Once again, I'm going to put up a picture of Christian Weston Chandler, the creator of this glorious fic. Here's a picture of him in women's clothing. How about that? Isn't he a sexy man? Anyway, Sonny Chew in episode 2. Genesis, like the Sega Genesis, Sega made video game. Hey, everyone! Sega made video game consoles. You remember that? That was a good time. Genesis of the Love Hogs. That's Love Hogs sounds like some budget biker romance movie. It really, really just does. Anyway, here's Sonny Chew taking a poop in a forest, and then, oh no! Since my transformation, my new bigger
body needs more food than before, and nuts and apples can't cut it. It's been over a week. I'm so hungry. Not only that, I feel so lonesome. Huh? A plot device? That's some plot right there. Wow. Where's she running off to? Exposition.
All right, let's move on to the next page. 15 minutes later, because he couldn't have just been like, hey, Russ, just stop. I want to ask you, I don't know your name, but you are a hot lady, and I feed off of love. So she lives in that cabin, huh? And with her trainer, maybe I could get a bite as well.
Did you have fun, Rosie?
So.
Well, come on in. I'm fixing some Brunswick stew.
What the fuck is a Brunswick stew? I don't know what that is. That's a food thing. It's oddly specific.
Since my transformation.
Oh, wait, no.
Since my transformation last week, I've
Sonny Chew
visited Grandma and
It has been 12 days since Chris was last spotted in public. Welcome to Lore Cattle Ranch. My name is Gibby. It's also been 19 days since Chris posted on Blue Sky. He's been pretty quiet for the month of December 2024. There's basically no new updates. We don't know what he's up to. We don't know what's going on. But that doesn't mean that nothing happened this week. On Christmas Day, this article from the Daily Progress, a local Charlottesville newspaper, was uncovered, and it shows a list of letters to Santa from local children in the area. One of the sections, this one I'm about to read, was written by Chris Chan. Let's take a look. This is from 2002. Dear Santa Claus, how's everything at the North Pole? Are the reindeer elves and Mrs. Claus doing okay? I feel the need to mention that Santa Claus does not have an E in it. That spelling of Santa Claus comes from the Tim Allen movie Santa Claus because it's a pun, because the word Claus has an E, but Claus, the name Santa Claus, does not have an E. This is just wrong, Chris. Maybe that's why he didn't answer you. I have a few wishes for Christmas. First off, I would appreciate it if you would send a special present to each of the following friends and family members of mine. Chris, you're supposed to send them presents yourself, not ask Santa to do it for you. Mom, Dad, my cousins, Madeline, her sister. He doesn't even know her sister.